Representative, you made an impassioned remonstrance on the House floor about the state budget in light of the release of the quarterly revenue and economic forecast. So what does that forecast mean for the Oregon budget in your mind?
Well, I had actually two points I wanted to make. One was the revenue and the budget. The other was a slight little jab at the Senate, just so that people know there's a thing in this building that the Senate is the upper chamber and the House is not. And there was an article about a week ago that came out where the Senate Majority Leader Ginny Burdick said something along the lines of, well, we've been here longer and we are more deliberative. And the few people in this building, R's and D's both, were a little offended by that because I think we work pretty hard over here and we deliberate well. So I started the speech with the upper chamber. But the budget forecast, or the revenue forecast that I saw, shows that we have at least another $214 million that's come in just since the last session. So that'd be March, April of last year. Again, it goes back to what I've been preaching forever, and that is that Oregon does not have a revenue problem, we have a spending problem. So if we spend at this rate and revenue comes in at just under that, well then we have a shortfall. Well, we can't keep spending at this rate. And for me, the biggest problem is the continual new hire of state employees. Now, nothing wrong with state employees, great people, but we may have to cut back on that a little bit before we do any other cutting. On the other hand, as the member of the minority party, we're not really in the budget process. The budgets will pass without one vote from Republicans, perhaps, because we're not in on that. And if we don't like the budget that comes out on whenever it comes out, and the 25 of us vote no, well then we can easily say to people, we didn't cut anything. And I know that's a kind of a cop-out, but it's the truth. We didn't cut anything. But we weren't even asked. What's the Republican budget? Now, I don't write budgets, so I don't know. But we have guys like Representative Greg Smith who are just budget geniuses. And I know he has an alternative. So.